Let's move on. Coach Sirianni has made news because of an incredible situation that had taken place on the courts. Shout out to EliteSportsNY.com. We assume this is a Giants fans website, but don't you dare wear Giants gear to Nick Sirianni's local park. A WFAN caller alleged Thursday he almost threw down with Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni while playing tennis at Centennial Park in Haddonfield, New Jersey. Peter from Mapleshade regaled morning show host Boomer Esiason and Greg Giannotti with the tale saying Sirianni got upset because he, a Bronx native, was wearing a Giants cap along with a Yankees t-shirt. Mr. Mapleshade, real name, says he was playing on the court adjacent to Sirianni and his wife when the kerfuffle occurred. He goes, "Hey, I have a problem with what you're wearing," the caller said. And I go, "Listen, bro, if you have a problem, you come over here and do something about it." Ooh. The caller claims Sirianni said he had a problem with someone wearing a Giants cap on these courts in Centennial Park. Sirianni also allegedly said the Giants and head coach Brian Daboll suck.
Whoa, I question that part.
Okay, so who knows if Sirianni is talking shit to Mr. Mapleshade about Daboll and the Giants sucking as a whole, but it sounds like he was getting a little riled up seeing all the Giants gear around him in Centennial Park in New Jersey. He said, "No more of this bullshit, and I'll come slap you right in the mouth." Now, is this true? Is this not true? Let's go right to the source. We sent out a few texts, pulled a few favors.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us, Coach Sirianni.
Yeah, Coach!
Coach?
How you guys doing, Pat?
Coach, great to see you. You hear me? Great to see you, Coach. I hope life is good. We have missed you. You look fantastic. You look well rested, which I think is a surprise to all of us. But I would like to ask you straight up, Coach Sirianni, is this true? And do you go around looking at people wearing Giants caps and shirts and just smack them in the mouth all the time and say this is an Eagles town around here?
Well, it's funny, Pat, because a lot of people think, the term dog mentality is just like a fun little catchphrase, okay? I fucking live my life that way, okay? I am all bite, no bark, okay? So when you hear dog mentality, yeah, this guy comes into my neighborhood, he's in my city, he's in my park, he's wearing Giants gear. I just said, "Hey, listen, pal, Peter from Mapleshade, if that's his real name, take the hat off or I'm going to knock your fucking teeth out." And, apparently he had a problem with it. I didn't see the issue with it.
Coach, what this caller says that he obviously wanted to fight you. What happened? We don't know how this whole thing ended.
Well, I think he probably knew that, once I beat his ass on that tennis court, his wife was probably going to be coming home with me. So, no more pickleball or tennis with the wife. When you see Coach throwing down and, knocking a couple of your teeth out, not only do you look like a bitch-made cat, but now you don't have a wife anymore.
Coach, any further thoughts on the NFC East being wide open? They just signed Scary Terry to Washington. We haven't got your thoughts about that. Obviously the Giants and Daniel Jones coming together, even though the fan is running his mouth to you. And the Cowboys got Dak back. Are you okay in the NFC East with all the recent moves that have been happening?
Yeah, who cares? AJ said, I did say that. The Giants do fucking suck. Brian Daboll goes to Rangers games and everyone loves him because he's, drinking beer, sitting in the front row. Well, let's see how much he's laughing and having a good time when I'm shoving the football down his throat, for 60 consecutive minutes, because it's going to happen twice this year. Carson Wentz is a quarterback for the Commanders, so that's great that they got Scary Terry, but we do not fear that man. He has no dog mentality. Everyone knows dog mentality. And I'll be honest, the Cowboys do scare me a little bit because, as you guys have talked about on the show, Coach Mike McCarthy has lost about 150 pounds. So I think he is, he's rip-roaring and rearing, ready to go because, again, we made the playoffs last year, okay? It looks like Coach Sirianni isn't just some big, dumb dipshit. Looks like he knows how to coach football, okay? So give me another year, give Jalen another year, give our dogs another year to kind of develop that mentality and let that seed sprout up and grow like we talked about last year. I see no reason why we can't win the Super Bowl.
Jason Kelsey is serving drinks on the shore for a good cause. How do you feel about your center, chugging beers, slinging beers, and everything like that, Coach?
Yeah, he's a dog. He basically he is what we are looking for in a football player. He's a dog on the football field. He's a mean cuss, a mean son bitch. He can drink beers like no other. Okay, so yeah, I mean, what's not to love about Jason Kelsey? I mean, his brother's a great athlete. He's a great athlete. We may line him up at tight end this year. I don't know. Little taste test for everybody else in the NFC this year. If you see Jason Kelsey line up, we may even split him out wide. I don't know.
Wow.
Jay, very, very accurate this year because I've been working a lot with him and kind of developing him, bringing him along. There's really nothing not to like about the Eagles going into the 2022-2023 NFL football season.
How's your tennis game? Was that guy talking shit on your tennis game, or just the Eagles and Giants? It stayed off the court.
No, I mean, you see Wimbledon going on right now. I'll beat Joker's ass, too. You do not want my forehand. You do not want my backhand. When I get out to serve with the topspin, ball game over, okay? So I didn't have my racket on me. I was kind of just walking around and making sure that, guys weren't wearing Giants hats in my territory. He was, and we know what happened. I threatened to beat his ass and kind of embarrassed him, so...
You alphaed him, which is a dog thing to do. Boston Connor has a question for you, Coach.
Yeah, Coach, how is A.J. Brown, taken to the team? And also, how is the big guy out of Jordan Davis, D lineman, doing with the squad?
Yeah, he looks good. He's very, very nimble. He's like a big dancing bear. And once again, I'm not talking about the dancing bear, AJ, that you're probably thinking of. Okay. I know what you're getting at. Yeah, I mean, we were already the best team in the NFC East, and then we get A.J. Brown. We get another year of Jalen. We get the big athletic sumbitch, Jordan Davis. Again, honestly, I don't even know if the guys need to show up for training camp. I really don't. We might just have some like fun dog type building activities this year.
Dog building. Dog building activity. What are some dog building? What are some dog building activities? Is that like push-ups on cement and fist? Or what are some other dog building mentalities?
You could do that. I've only been eating kibbles and bits for the last 3 months.
All right, smart.
That's the only thing I've eaten. So a lot of it is diet based. Pissing and pooping just wherever we want. Parking lot, and it's just like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna take a shit right here. I'm gonna go piss right. That kind of stuff that just kind of really reinforces that dog mentality that we're looking for.
Coach, how many games are you going to win this year?
15.
You going to win the Super Bowl?
Sounds like you thought of that. Sounds like you've thought of this, yeah.
15, that's probably on the light side, to be honest with you. That's just me I don't want to put too much of an X on my back, but yeah, let's say 15, we'll probably get home field advantage, probably be the first overall seed, and yeah, I wouldn't be. Where is the Super Bowl this year? It doesn't fucking matter.
Phoenix. It's in Phoenix. Are you coach of the year?
Am I? You know what? I should have won Coach of the Year last year. They didn't want to give it to me, so fuck them. I don't care. Am I the Coach of the Year? Yeah. Am I the Coach of the Century? Maybe. I guess we'll find out.
Last question for you, Coach, before we let you go. We know you got a lot of puppies to tend to in that dog mentality world that you're in, and obviously we're incredibly proud of the offseason that you have had, Coach, alongside your wife. What do you think about the hot dog eating contest as a whole? Joey Chestnut looking to win, I believe, his 15th or 16th title, 4th of July in the hot dog eating contest. Will you watch that? And how do you judge Joey Jaws Chestnut against all the other professional eaters?
I mean, it's tough because Jaws is going to beat the hell out of everybody again. There's almost no point in why I will take the dunking the hot dog in the room temperature water technique. I will probably kind of see what he's doing to maybe take that into his speech this year. My pick to click, my underdog this year, watch out for Eric Badlands Booker. Okay, he is a mean cuss. He weighs about 800 pounds. If we're just talking pound for pound, how many hot dogs he could eat, he could probably eat like 1,000 or 2,000 in the fight. He's worried about. He's got very high cholesterol, so he needs to kind of tone it down a little bit. But look for Eric Badland Booker to really give Joey Chestnut a run for his money.
All right, we appreciate you, Coach. We know you're very busy. We thank you for your time. We miss you around here. Can't wait to see you soon, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Sirianni.
Yeah, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Eric Badlands poker.
I believe. Was that who won the lemonade drinking competition last year?
I've no. They do like 3 lead ups before the.
Oh, they do.
Man, I miss. Oh yeah, it's a whole thing, dude. It's a whole production. It's a whole production. The intros are the best part, though. The intros.
I've only just watched. I just watched the clips online. Really, I don't sit and watch. When's it? What time? Do we know?
Like
10?
1, 2 o'clock?
Oh, okay.
Who knows what time?
I thought it was at high noon.
It's on
Outdoors.
I think it is
Outdoors
still-
on 4th of July. That's what it's about. You're out and about.
Out and about. That's kind of Canadian.
Boot in the boot.
All right, let's get to a break. We will have. I have seen Eric Badlands before. Zito would like to.
Really? Is he a dog?
He is a big boy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
He's been doing it forever.
Yeah, he's a professional eater as well.
God. He's in the PEL.
Yeah, I believe he is.